Welcome into Galena Sports Live. My name's Cooper Grant. Alongside me on the color is my partner Cole Grant. And tonight we're going to have a matchup between the Frontenac Raiders and the Galena Bulldogs tonight. They're announcing starting lineups on the field right now. We'll get to that here in a matter of moments. Frontenac comes into this game 9-2, while Galena 7-7, already matching their win total from a year ago. So Galena we're now past the halfway point of this season, and playoff softball gets closer. Less than a month left in school. It's pretty crazy how quick this year's went, Cole. Seems like a couple months ago we just started with football, but now it's almost the end of 2023, well, half of the 2023 sports season. So I'm going to start off with starting lineups for Frontenac. So starting off for Frontenac, number 8, Maddie Lajadice, playing left field. Playing second base, number 1, Annie Lee. Playing shortstop, number 7, Mia Brown. Playing center field, number 4, Abby Beeman. Playing first base, number 28, Hattie Pyle. Playing third base, number 25, Maddie Call.
Behind the plate, number 11, Caitlin.
Catching, number 11, Caitlin Hayslip. Pitching, 00, Avery Johnson. And the DP flex will be number 24, Kelby Bird. And Elena Sullivan, number 19, will be in the lineup. Or she will not be hitting, she'll be in the field. And for your Bulldogs, leading off, number 3, Blaze McNemar, playing center. Playing shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski. Playing third base, number 8, Arista Sturgis.
As we honor America.
I'll finish off with that. We're going to stand up and do the national anthem, so we'll step away.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So welcome back. Sorry I had to cut off the starting lineup, so I'll just start again from the top. Playing center field, number 3, Blaze McNemar. Playing shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski. Playing third base, number 8, Arista Sturgis. Behind the plate for the Bulldogs, number 1, Haley Hayes. Playing second base, number 9, Riley Boyce. In the circle, number 22, Morgan Strong. Playing first base, number 21, Marley Shoemaker. The DP flex will be number 14, Siley Click. Playing right field will be number 17, Allie Cook. And playing left field, number 5, Dakota Bennett. So the Bulldogs are the visitors, so they'll get a chance to score first. They're going to go against Avery Johnson. She's the pitcher for Frontenac. This is a very good Frontenac team that has lost 2 games this year. One of them being they lost to Girard, and then they lost to Bentonville, Arkansas, so a pretty big school compared to the size of school Frontenac is. And Frontenac won state last year, and they have a team to do something like that again this year. Haven't seen them play yet this year as seen the Frontenac baseball team play. I was over there with the Girard Sports Live crew. Frontenac swept Girard in baseball. Boys baseball game, or the baseball game's in action just right across from us.
Number 3, Blaze McNeemar.
So leading off, Blaze McNeemar. Neemar steps in from the right side of the plate. When I was reading the Kansas pregame, they said she's only struck out like 3 times in her high school career, which is pretty crazy. Watches the first 2 go by and down in a hole 0-2. It's the leadoff batter. Neemar's been a 4-year starter for this team. Fouls that one back and out of play. Off the shed and might have went into the, it's like a pool straight behind us. Somebody might be going down there. So count remains the same in the pitch. Just going to leave that as it just misses the zone. Bulldogs are going to see quite a bit of strikes tonight from Avery Johnson. Everyone she's thrown so far has been right around the zone. That last pitch did not miss by much. That's a hit through the left side of the infield, and McNeemar will be on with a leadoff single. So now it brings up shortstop Mia Sarwinski.
Now batting the shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski.
She's played almost every, she has played every girls sport we broadcasted. Certainly a great athlete. Also does track and field along with some other teammates. That's going to be slapped and it's going to go foul. She would have ended up on second there if that landed in fair territory. That ball hit right there close to the line and just bounced towards the fence. So that pitch will be taken to bring the count even at 1-1 for the Bulldogs tonight to pull off. I'd call it an upset. Anytime you're playing against defending state champions, call it an upset, but they're going to have to hit well with 2 strikes. McNeemar steals second base, and Sarwinski goes up in the count 2-1. Has a runner in scoring position now after Blaze stole second base. That one's going to be hit up in the air. Shortstop going back, and the left fielder, Maddie Lajadice, comes in to make the play, and McNeemar back just in time. So no runners will advance, and we'll have 1 out. That'll go down as an F7.
Stepping in now, the third baseman, number 8, Arista Sturgis.
Arista Sturgis up to the plate for the Bulldogs now. And for the CNC, the conference really tough this year. I mean, Columbus, I think they've only lost 1 game all year. They're 11-1 when I checked the beginning of this week. Oh, they're 13-1, so they played St. Mary's Colgan on Monday and run ruled them 15-0 and 16-0. So you got the chance to go out to one of their games, and they played pretty good softball. So that's going to be a foul ball fly out for Sturgis. She could have straightened that one out and put it lower. That would have been hard hit somewhere, but
now batting the
2
catcher,
outs now for the Bulldogs.
Haley Hayes.
So brings up cleanup hitter Haley Hayes. I mean, in the CNC, you got Frontenac, you got Columbus. Baxter's Girard softball team's good. They've only dropped 2 games this year. That's going to be a chopper, and we're going to have a collision over there. Would have been some kind of obstruction, but it doesn't make a difference. That's 3 outs. Leadoff hitter aboard, and she doesn't go anywhere from second base. Next 3 go 1, 2, 3, and it sends us to the home half of the first inning.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to Frontenac, Kansas, as the Bulldogs couldn't get anything going after the leadoff batter, so Frontenac will get their first chance of the evening now. Beautiful night for some softball. Sun's not out, but a lot of clouds and a little bit of a breeze. So leading off will be Maddie Lagedice for Frontenac. Okay, Lachades. So bunt, it's gonna go foul. Probably see some of the infielders come even farther in. Rista Sturgis is way in off at third base. Sarwinski also is, looks like she's playing about even with the bag there at shortstop. Some speed on the base, or some speed at the plate, I should say. That was right there on the outside corner, but it'll be a little bit outside. So 1-2 count. Morgan Strong, only a freshman, seen quite a bit of opportunities. That's going to be hit up the middle. Sarwinski goes out of her glove and unable to make the play. So Lachades is aboard. Both teams get their leadoff batter aboard. And now it'll bring up Annie Lee, second baseman.
Stepping in now, the second baseman, number 1, Annie Lee.
Got a pretty nice complex out here. Talked to their athletic director before and said it was done just in time for softball season. It certainly makes it nice when you have a turf field and it's cold out, or you have snow and or rain. Like today is a perfect example. It was raining this morning and then field's just fine by now. You wouldn't even know it rained today. That ball slips out of Strong's hand a little bit. Brings the count even to 1-1. So Lachades stolen second. That ball's going to be hit in the gap. Lachades is going to score as McNemar tracks it down on the warning track. And they hold Lee to only a single. It's a long single there. That ball went all the way to the fence for a single. Now stepping up to the plate, shortstop number 7, Mia Brown.
Stepping in now, the shortstop, number 7, Mia Brown.
Ball in there as Lee steals, and she's going to be safe at second base. Already 2 early stolen bases for Frontenac. Pitch is fouled straight back and out of play. Got a 1-1 count. It's nice we can see the baseball scoreboard too, so we'll keep you guys updated on the score of that game over there. Ball will be at the ankles of Mia Brown for a ball. Pitch on the inside corner, called strike 2. It's on the ground, and it's going to get under the legs of Sturgis, and their coach is going to wave Lee home, and Brown's going to be on second with a double. So that ball was hit pretty hard, gave Krista Sturgis barely any time to react to it. And that'll plate the second run of the inning for the Raiders. So they bring up their cleanup hitter, number 4, Abby Beeman.
Number 4, Abby Beeman.
Still no outs in this inning for the Bulldogs. Swings through that, runners going, and gonna be safe. It was a smart steal opportunity. You got Sturgis playing way in, so she would have to completely turn her back, get back to the bag. Brown steals third base, already the 3rd stolen base. That pitch gets away. Runner's coming home, slides head first, and they're safe. And it's going to make it 3-0. So we have an even count at 1-1 as the last pitch got away from Haley Hayes. It's going to be fouled back. And 2-2 count. So the Bulldogs desperately needing an out. Getting out under your belt, and hopefully you can put some confidence in the throwing arm of Strong. Put a bandage on the bleeding, get in the dugout and score some runs, because games like this get out of hand quick. You don't want that to happen. I don't know what that debate was about, but everything seems good now. Don't see any differences. Pitch is close, but outside and left for ball 3. This one's going to be driven up the middle, and it's going to bounce in front of McNemar. It's going to be a single for Beeman. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Hattie Pyle.
Stepping in now, the first baseman, number 28, Hattie Pyle.
I remember Pyle from basketball season. She was a pretty solid player for them. Their team ended up going to state. And I believe they lost first round, but ball's going to be hit opposite direction in the right center gap. Pyle's running as she's going to stand up on second. And that's going to bring home Beeman as there's a snowball fight now. And Pyle's going to be on third. They just missed their cutoff, and ball got away and went all the way over the dugout. Gave Frontenac an extra base.
Now batting the third baseman, number 25, Maddie Call.
So now Maddie Call up to the plate. That's going to be ball high. That pitch looked pretty close. That pitch is fouled back. Strong, she's been throwing strikes, but Frontenac's just been putting the ball in play hard. There was the ground ball that went through Sturge's legs over there at third, but other than that, they've had some solid hits, and they're going to plate their 5th run of the inning, and it makes it 5-0 now.
They really need to find a way to cover those after the catcher loses the ball. They've stolen home twice. It's something you don't usually see.
Yeah, those free bases can kill you. I mean, she got to third on that overthrow, and then that was a pass ball. That ball is going to get away from Riley Boyce. So that was a great opportunity to get an out there, but they get Frontenac puts another runner on. Maddie calls on now, and it'll bring up Caitlin Hayslip. Frontenac got a lot of right-handed bats in this order. The only left-handed bat we've seen was the leadoff, Lachades. Ball is going to be fouled straight back. Strong has her in where she wants her, 0-2 count. Now she can make a good pitch here, something unhittable almost. Out of the zone, make her chase somewhere. That's going to be in the dirt. And Call's going to get on second base. Or the 4th stolen base for Frontenac. Three bases. Like Cole's talking about, it hits off Strong's leg. She's going to underhand flip, and that's going to record the first out of the inning. Call will advance, so she'll be on third base, but we're going to have time on the field to make sure Strong's okay. She said, nope, I'm good. Got back in the circle and was ready to pitch right away. So they got the first out. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 00, Avery Johnson.
00, Avery Johnson.
Johnson swings through that one at her letters. It's the 8th batter of the inning for the Raiders. She's going to hit that one. It's going to go opposite field, as coming on to make that play was Allie Cook. She successfully gets the out, and Call will tag up and score. Makes it 6-0. So that brings up
Now the designated player number 24.
the DP flex, number 24, Kelby Burke. First pitch is going to be taken low, ball 1. Now Galena needing to get it out here, just get out of this inning. Strike 1, in there to even the count at 1. Pitch goes outside. Looked like it moved a little bit, some kind of curveball. It's harder to see what the pitch is because we're right behind the umpire, so you can't really see what movement those pitches got on them. That'll go straight back, and count will be even at 2-2. Pitch hit on the ground. Boyce falls down, fielding it, and Burke's going to be safe at first base. So this is the top of the lineup. They've batted all the way around for Frontenac. So Lachades.
Number 8, Maddie Lachades.
Lachades back. Second at bat of the inning here. She looks like she's going to do some kind of slap hit here. She puts the bunt down, and that bunt is perfect. Surprised Strong didn't let that go. I mean, that bunt was about as good as you can do, because that ball was right on that line, so you weren't going to have time by the time you got there.
The second baseman.
So Lachades will reach on a bunt single. We'll have runners on first and second with Annie Lee at the plate. First pitch in there for strike one. That one's going to be a little bit low. Ball's hit to the opposite direction. That ball is going to keep going, and it's going to roll all the way to the fence. Lee's rounding second. She'll be on third. 1 run scored, 2 runs score. And Lee will be on third with a stand-up triple. So Lachades and Burke score
Now batting
to make it 8-0.
Number 7, Mia Brown.
Brings up Mia Brown. They're in the heart of this Raider order now. Ball's hit to right field, and it's hanging up. And Cook can't get there. That ball is all the way down in the right foul territory. Coach is going to point home as she rounds third, and she's going to be in there for a inside the park home run. And that's one thing that sucks about turf. I mean, if you're the batter, it's good, but if you come in and you miss a ball like diving, that ball is going to keep rolling. There's no stopping if you're playing like it is on grass.
Number 4, Abby Bieber.
So it's either, and you saw it right there, came in, Cook almost got it, but once that ball bounced, it's almost impossible to try and corral it.
Yeah,
once
it just
you
gets
miss
away
it.
from you. I'm wondering what happened to the score on the scoreboard. Oh, okay. They're adding it back up.
So it's 9-0 now.
Okay.
Cleanup hitter Beeman in the box now. Strong hasn't issued a walk yet. These Frontenac hitters came up ready to hit. Strong's filled up the zone. The hitters have just taken advantage of it. That's going to be fouled up. It's going to be out of play, and I don't think anybody's going to get there. Bounced off the fence back in.
Mia was going for it, though.
Yeah, that would be a tough play to make.
Yeah, she almost got all the way there from across the field. Readjusting the score again. I don't think their scoreboard goes up to 10, so they're not able to add up the other points.
Oh, that one's going to hurt. See, I told you don't park your car there, Cole. I think that's where you were parked.
That's exactly where I was, actually. I thought I was safe. I'm glad I moved it.
Nothing's safe when you come to a baseball game, baseball or softball game.
So I believe the score is actually 10-0, even though the scoreboard says it's 9. I don't think their scoreboard goes up to 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised Coach Meyer hasn't came out to try and calm Strong down yet, or that Hayes hasn't went out to try and talk to Strong. I mean, that's a lot of runs given up. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to. Just calm them down.
Yeah.
Just ask them what they ate for lunch today.
I mean,
something.
she's throwing plenty of strikes. I think just Frontec's really capitalizing on basically anything hit here or anything in the strike zone.
Man, you see why Frontenac is going to be a state contender again this year. Pitch is swung through on the outside corner for strike 2 to Pyle.
Brings it an 0-2 count.
And the Bulldogs, they haven't helped themselves out too much this inning either. There's been a couple plays over there at second. Boys had the chance to make. They got past her. And then there was one over there. That ball was hard hit to third. And that one went all the way to the fence. Got another opportunity here. And I feel like a lot of Frontenac's hittings came with 2 strikes. They foul a couple off. That one's going to get past Hayes.
It also doesn't help. This Galena team doesn't practice on these kind of fields or even play on any of these fields. There's only 2 teams that we know of or that we've seen, Girard and Frontenac, who have these turf fields. And I bet you it's very different running out there and playing out there. And the way the ball bounces is completely different too. So
it makes a big difference. And nowadays, turf baseball fields are a lot more common. Like when you go do your summer ball tournaments and things like that, a lot of the baseball fields will be turf, but some of the softball ones, they like having the dirt because softball, you play from so close, the ball's hit so hard, and when you're playing on turf, the ball moves so much quicker, and it makes it like you can play in all kinds of weather, but it makes it harder to
play when you're so close.
Right, and the ball, it bounces differently too.
Yeah, for sure, and it's definitely showing with this this inning here.
That's going to plate the 11th run of the inning.
The third baseman, number 25, Matty Call.
So it brings up Matty Call. So this is the 15th batter to come into the box this inning. Been a big inning for Frontenac. So the count will be even at 1-1. We got 2 outs going here.
Are you able to see the score of the baseball game? Oh,
It's going to drop into right field. Be cut off by Cook. As the runner's going to be held at third, and we'll have runners on the corner for Caitlin Hayslip. The catcher comes to the plate. The baseball game is Frontenac's up 1-0 in the top of the 3rd inning.
Number 11, Caitlin Hayslip.
See, we got 1 runner on first base. Galena does. Can't see much more than that. That ball's hit on the ground, and Sarwinski will take the easy out. And that ends the long home half of the first inning.
1 runner left on base.
And the score will be
first inning. Our score: Galena 0, Frontenac 11.
So the score will be 11-0 at the end of 1. So we'll be back. Bulldogs will be up to bat. You're watching Bulldog softball on Galena Sports Live.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Had a long first inning. PA announcer just said there were 7 hits in that inning. I'm not keeping track of Frontenac. I ran out of scorekeeping paper. I forgot to print some off today. I got Galena's score sheets. So Riley Boys will come up to hit. He's batting in the 5 hole.
Being Galena here, you're really hoping for a good offensive run.
Yeah, I mean, this game's gotten pretty far away from, you just want something here where you can just gain some confidence. I mean, there's no getting those runs back. Just putting the ball hard in play. Yeah. That's all you can really ask for.
Gain confidence, experience against a really good team who's probably going to make it to state this year, and also on these turf fields that they're not used to, because more so likely as the years come, they're just going to, more and more play on these kind of fields.
Yep. I mean, it'll just continue to pick up playing on turf fields. And there's very few of them right now. That's going to be a strikeout. Boyce goes down swinging and records the first out. That was the top of the second inning.
Galena, the pitcher, number 22, Morgan Strong.
So Morgan Strong will step into the box now for Galena. Strong watches the first pitch. Sits near her face mask. That ball will be low for ball 2. Strong swinging it down. It's going to be fouled straight back. Almost feels like the wind just went completely away. Called strike 2.
Yeah, this might be the first game we've been to where there has been close to no wind. I mean, there's still a little bit, but compared to the other games, this is a lot more tame.
It's pretty rare when there's very minimal wind in Kansas during this time of season. Strong rolls over to third base and will be out at first.
Now batting for
So Marley Shoemaker will come up, 7th Bulldog, come up to the plate this game for him. Ball be in the dirt. Well, I should say in the turf. But when it's windy, there's no, and you have those wind storms, dust storms, there's no such thing as that when you're playing on turf, so that's got to be nice.
Yeah, I bet you it's real nice for the catcher.
Makes it a lot easier on people cleaning jerseys, too.
Yeah.
Baseball game's low scoring. They're head top of the 4th inning. It's 1-0 Frontenac.
That's pretty good. Saying that Gerard just lost to the Frontenac baseball team.
And Gerard was a state qualifier last year for baseball. They haven't looked the same this year. That'll be called strike 3.
For Galena, no
So
hits,
that'll
no
end
runs,
the
nobody
top
left
half
on
of the
base.
second inning.
We are heading to the
Bulldogs
bottom
go
of the
down
second
1, 2,
inning.
3.
High
We'll be
score,
back
Galena
right after
0,
this. You're
Frontenac
watching Bulldog
11.
softball on Galena Sports Live.
The farmer's friend in the field is crop care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, crop care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, crop care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. We have bottom of the second action. Leading off for the Raiders will be 00 Avery Johnson. First one's going to be hit in the air to center field, and McNemar able to make that play. Can of corn out in center field. So that time out number one came a lot quicker. It's good to see.
For sure. Yeah, that center field is definitely a dangerous spot to hit it to, knowing McNemar's out there.
That ball is going to be smoked through the left side of the infield. And Kelby Burke will come get on first base, and Maddie Lachades will be up, so they're back to the top of the lineup. It's her third time hitting, and there's Bulldogs still have a couple hitters who haven't batted once, so she offers on that. She got a check swing. Burke's going to be safe at second, and she steals second base, and that's 6 Raiders stolen base of the night. So Lachades bunt, and she's going to be on first base there. Bunt was right back at Strong, but didn't go too far. Might have misplaced that a little bit. Probably meant to get it more down the line. So it brings up second baseman Annie Lee. So Lee watches first pitch for a called strike one. Lachades stole second base on that last pitch. Ball's gonna go in the dirt. Lee's swinging, and that ball goes through the 5-6 hole for a single. 1 run scores. Second one's coming around. We're gonna have a play at home, and she's going to be safe. So Lachades is safe and Burke is safe, but it almost looked as Hayes wasn't expecting the ball.
No, for sure not.
Because they had plenty of time. It was a good throw. She just didn't get that tag down.
Yeah, just kind of position where she was standing too. She kind of wants to be more over home plate, right,
Yeah,
Cooper?
kind of blocking home, not like standing right in front of it, but have your left foot like right there near the bag so you can just slap that tag down.
Yeah, or her glove kind of where the player's going to be.
Right. That ball is going to be fouled up and out of play.
Oh, that's a dangerous spot it found.
Did you bring your glove today, Cole?
No, that's why I have you, Cooper. You get too excited when the ball comes our way.
I don't think BJ would like hearing that I had the headset on. I went chasing the foul ball, trying to catch it, and broke some of the equipment.
Yeah, you forgot it's on and you just drag all the equipment with you. I mean, it would be a show.
So that was Mia Brown. She throws her bat at it and hits it over second base for a single. And Frontenac will have runners on the corners with one out as the cleanup hitter. Abby Beeman steps into the box for a third time. Called strike one as Brown steals second base. So Brown's on second base, Lee's on third base. Back in the heart of the Frontenac order. Ball's gonna be hit straight away center field, and that ball is gonna be off the fence. There's one run scored, and Brown's gonna be in, and that'll make it 15-0. Ball looked like it was gone off the bat.
Stepping in now, the first baseman, number 28, Hattie Pyle.
Wind's blowing a little bit in towards us, so that might have kept the ball in the yard. Gets away from the catcher, Hayes. And Beeman, she'll advance from second to third. Second pitch is high, taken for ball two. Ball's hit straight up. It's gonna be playable, and Shoemaker comes in and makes the play. She's kind of running around in circles and then put her glove out there and
it's hard with the wind to find where it's gonna drop at.
That was a big out there. So that brings up Maddie Call. First pitch is low. Call watches that one. Bounce right on the plate. Snap throw down to third, not in time. Beeman will be back safe. Pitch is going to be hit hard, but foul. That goes out near the baseball field. 2-1 count to Call. Pitch is going to be hit, almost golfed off the ground for a single. Now played another for the Raiders. So that's the fifth run this inning for Frontenac. Got 2 outs, so he needs to do something to try and get out of here. Galena's going to have to score next inning.
Number 11, Caitlin Smith.
I believe run rules 15 after 3, so it's going to be hard. It'd be very hard to come back, but if you can just stay in this game and see as many at-bats as possible, that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah, Galena here really just needs to kind of...
Ball's going to be hit up. It's going to be in foul territory, and Shoemaker almost got it. Almost got there. I mean, ball wasn't too far off first base. Just kind of popped out of her glove.
I imagine it's kind of hard with a softball. I mean, I never played softball, but, you know, the bigger ball, catching pop flies. I don't know.
Ball's hitting right center field. McNemar can't make the play. It'll bounce off her glove. Good relay throw in. That was a really good relay throw all the way from right center field fence. So that'll score another one, and that'll bring up Avery Johnson. Neymar got pretty close to that ball. She had got there and it bounced off her glove, but got the ball in quickly.
Yeah, she can throw the ball for sure.
D1 commit. She was batted .647. That's a crazy number.
Yeah.
That throw's going to be offline.
Still got some power behind it, though.
I was played another for the Raiders.
Now batting, the designated player number 24,
Kelby Burke. Bat now. Ball's going to be hit in the air. Chance to make a play as McNeemar will be under it, and she'll bring it in for out number 3. So that'll end the inning, but not before the Raiders played 7.
Score 7 runs.
So
score now after
scores 18-0 Frontenac. When we return, we'll have top of the third action. You're watching Bulldog softball on Galena Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling.
Frontenac, Kansas. Sally Click digs into the box for first time. She'll take the first pitch for ball 1. Bulldogs are going to need to get something going here if they want to continue. Score of the baseball game still 1-0 over there. They got, it's top of the 5th. Frontenac up. Got a runner on first base, it looks like. Ball be in the dirt. Ball 3 brings the count 3-1, so Click's way up in this count. Ball be hit on the ground and gobbled up by the second baseman, Lee. She throws out Click for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Allie Cook, the right fielder for the Bulldogs. Cook will take the first pitch for a strike. I'll be in the dirt, even things up at 1-1.
So the way you were saying this, if Galena doesn't get the deficit below 15 this at bat, the game ends.
This inning, I believe so.
It would be just this at. I mean, I guess this series of at bats. So this inning, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the rule. I mean, that's what it always has been, unless they pushed it back.
I know it's up 10 after 5 is what I saw, but
Yeah, that's true.
But then I know the 15 after 3 sounds very right. I was just wondering what the rules were.
15 after 3, 12 after 4, 10 after 5 maybe.
That sounds real good.
It's going to be called strike 3.
It sounds good. If that isn't the rule, then that should be, because that's easy to remember the way you said it.
We'll go down looking.
Now batting for Galena, the center fielder, number 3, Blaze McNeemer.
So McNeemer has the only hit of this game for the Bulldogs. Did that on the first at bat of the game. So the Bulldogs finally get through their order. Things are back up to the top. McNeemer swings at one low and fouls it off. Make it 1-1. Second pitch, swinging, strike 2. And McNeemer will be in a hole 1-2. That one will be low and even things up at 2-2. Neymar watches that one in the dirt, and something's going to be happening this pitch. Full count. Base hit, ball 4, something. And that'll be ball 4, so McNeemer take her base, and that'll bring up shortstop Mia Sarwinski.
Now batting the shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski.
So Sarwinski's swinging first pitch, and that'll be out number 3, and that'll be into this ball game. So really not a lot to say about it. It's just a tough game. 18-0.
18, Galena 0. We're going to take a quick break,
So
probably 25 minutes or so.
They just said
and we'll be back
25
with some
minutes
more
over the PA system. So I guess we can recap this. I mean, there's not a lot to say. It's just there was one hit for the Bulldogs. On defense, they had some chance to make plays, but it does make a difference playing on the turf. It's different reads you get on the ball, and some balls.
Also, just the feeling in general of being on turf is different. Those little things when you're all your life you've practiced on a dirt field, and then you make the switch.
Right.
It's just a whole different feeling, and it takes a little bit to get used to. Maybe the second game, they come in, they allowed less points second inning, so maybe that shows a little bit of promise coming into this next game. That they might have made a little bit of an adjustment or adjusted to the dirt or the turf.
Yeah, Frontenac's certainly a really good team. They're legit.
Yeah.
They don't have a good game when they play Columbus. Those two teams are really good. I broadcast the game with Pittsburgh and Columbus earlier this year. And Columbus beat them 10-0 and 12-2. And Pittsburgh's a good team, I mean. And Columbus just blew them out.
Yeah.
So I don't really got much more to say about it. We'll just go on the begin soon screen, and we'll come back about 5 minutes till first pitch. We'll give you the lineups for both teams, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully the Bulldogs can pick it up in game 2 and find a little more offense. But we'll see here in a matter of moments. So we'll see you guys here in about 20 minutes. Thanks for watching Game 1. Final score, Frontenac 18, Galena 0.
On shortstop for this game, number 17, Tinley Sullivan. And in the circle for the Raiders, pitching number 7, Mia Brown.
What?
We're live.
Oh, my bad. Here we go.
Yep.
I was just writing down some of the positions still. Thank you, Cole.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're about to get game 2 underway. That first game took a little under an hour, but for the Raiders, their lineup is going to be a lot the same, just new pitcher this game. So it's going to be batting leadoff, number 8, Maddie Lachades. Playing second, number 1, Annie Lee. In the circle, number 7, Mia Brown. Playing center field, number 4, Abby Beeman. Playing first base, number 28, Hattie Pyle. Playing third base, number 25, Maddie Call. Catching, number 11, Caitlin Hayslip. Number 17, Tinley Sullivan. The DP flex, number 24, Kelby Burke. And then for the Bulldogs, Blaze McNemar will play center field, leading off. Playing shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski. Playing third base, number 8, Arista Sturgis. Behind the plate, number 1, Haley Hayes. Playing second base, number 9, Riley Boyce. Pitching, number 22, Morgan Strong. Playing first base, number 21, Marley Shoemaker. The DP will be number 17, Allie Cook. Playing left field, number 5, Dakota Bennett. And playing right field, number 14, Siley Click. That ball will be hit into the left center gap as McNemar will start this game off a lot like she did last game. She'll get a leadoff double.
Now batting the shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski.
Nemar had a single and a walk last game. Double to lead off here. Sarwinski couldn't get much going last game. We'll see if she can get something here. Ball's going to be hit hard and through the infield. McNemar is going to score. And the Bulldogs will get their first run of the night.
Great start
Now
to this,
batting the third baseman, number 8,
this game here with their first point of the night.
So that'll bring up Arista Sturgis. Pitches left high for ball 1. Ball's hit on the ground. It's going to be possible for a double play, and they're able to get it. Ball was hit very hard, and that's almost one of the worst spots to hit it, but the ball was hit hard. That's what matters most.
Especially just getting a hold of the ball too. Last game that was something that was a struggle, and
number 1,
3 hits in a row. That's definitely promising.
Yep. So that records the first 2 outs of the inning. Ball's into right field for a single for Haley Hayes. And last game for Galena, I only had 1 hit marked down. It was actually only
now, the second baseman, number
2
9,
base runners and 1 the leadoff. It was leadoff. McNemar got on a single, and then she walked. Those were the only 2 base runners. So this game, there's already been 3 hits for the Bulldogs. That's a good sign to see.
4 hits. Oh yeah, not the out. Sorry.
That one was as hard hit as all the others have been. So we're seeing the ball well out of Mia Brown's hand. That'll be a pass ball, and Hayes will be able to advance. That'll be called strike 1, brings the count to 2-1 for the Bulldogs 5-hole hitter. That'll be hit out of play, and 2-2 count. Choke up on the bat and win pitches with 2 strikes. Be high. Good take there. Good plate discipline. It'll be left for ball 4. I didn't know at first if he was calling it a strike because umpire's pointing with his right hand, and usually the umpires will use their left hand, right? Because whenever you use your right hand, that's your call sign. So they'll use their left hand to signal it's a walk. It's kind of confusing, but that'll put 2 runners aboard, and bring Morgan Strong to the plate. Start off way up in the count. Now 2-0. The baseball team had a close one. They lost 3-1. Went over there for a little bit, and Frontenac had a couple big hits in the home half of the 6th, and good pitching duo over there. Good job staying alive by Strong there. It'll be a ball, and we'll have another full count. So working the counts on starting pitcher Frontenac. And that'll be ball 4, so that throw's not going to matter. Load the bases for Marley Shoemaker.
The first baseman, number 21, Marley Shoemaker.
Bulldogs get something going here. This is the 7th Bulldog batter to come up to the plate this inning. That'll be a ball, 2-0 count. So this is something we didn't see much in the first game. I mean, their starting pitcher last game was Avery Johnson. She only walked 1 batter, and that's already the 2nd walk this game, and gets back in the count there with the strike. So that'll be a called strike, and the count will be even at 2-2. Swing through it, and it'll be strike 3.
For Galena,
so Bulldogs had an opportunity but leave 3 stranded on the base. Not before they played 1, so Bulldogs lead it as we head to the bottom of the 1st inning. You're watching Bulldog softball on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. The Bulldogs get on the scoreboard first, but now it's the Raiders' turn. See what they have in store if the Bulldogs can clean it up on defense this game. Had quite a bit of opportunities in the field last game, but just felt like error after error in that last game. So hopefully they can hit the reset button and get something going here. Chada's a slap hitter. She'll watch the first one go right down the middle. She's already bunted her way on base 2 times. That ball will hit, be perfectly placed. Neymar comes in, cuts it off. So the Raiders get their leadoff hitter aboard. Chada is on first base. And we'll have
stepping in now, the second baseman, number 1,
up to the box. Called strike 1, the throw to second, not in time. So that'll be hit to straightaway center field. McNemar there to make the out. That'll be out number 1 of the inning. Chavez stays put at second base. That'll bring up the pitcher, Mia Brown.
Stepping in now, the pitcher, number 7, Mia Brown.
Runner's going, and she's going to slide in head first and be safe. It'll be the first, second stolen base.
At least the Galena defense here, they're doing a better job this game of getting the ball to the bag and making the throws, not just letting them have these free bases like last game.
Put a little bit of pressure on them. It doesn't matter if anybody's there, you just throw the ball right on the bag. Somebody's supposed to be there. Sarwinski backhanded a throw across, couldn't get the throw there in time as it pulls Shoemaker off the bag and she overthrows it. So Lachades will score and tie things up at 1, and Brown will be safe at first. We got 1 gone.
Now batting the center fielder, number 4,
at the plate.
Abby Beeman.
Beeman's first pitch swinging out to left field, and Dakota Bennett able to bring in out number 2. So that'll bring up Hattie Pyle.
Stepping in now, the first baseman, number 28, Hattie Pyle.
First pitch called, strike 1 to Pyle. So over on first base is Brown as she's stealing. She's going to slide in, steal the bag successfully. Strong's pitch fouled off and out of play. 1-2 count to the Raider 5-hole hitter. That ball will be hit up the middle. McNemar throw a little bit offline, and Brown's going to score. So that'll make the score 2-1. Brown scores, and Kyle will be on second base. So Matty Call now up, playing third base for the Raiders. Pitch was close, but called ball one. Ball's gonna be hit, and it's gonna be foul. Luckily foul. That ball would have scored another run and probably put Call on second base. It's not the hardest hit ball, but it was hit perfectly right over Shoemaker's head, and then it just bounced straight off the line towards the fence. Ball's hit on a line up the middle. Neymar's throw home. It's gonna be there, but there was no tag applied, so Pyle will score. That was close play. If that throw was about 2 more foot or a foot back towards the home, probably would have had it. Just took.
McNeemar seems to be zeroing in on these throws. Every single one's getting a little bit closer. I mean, it's a far throw to make.
Yeah, got some good arm strength. There'll be out number 3. His boys gobbles it up and throws it over to first for the third out. Frontenac scores 3 at the end of 1. Frontenac leads 3-1. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bulldogs softball on Galena Sports Live.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Top of the second inning. Be Allie Cook setting off for the Bulldogs.
Leading off for Galena, the designated player, number 17, Allie Cook.
Cook watches the first pitch low and in. Bulldogs will bring up 7, 8, 9 hitters to the plate. Then back to the top. Hopefully they can get a little bit of something started in the bottom of their order. Swings through that pitch for strike 1. Called strike 2 there. Cook finds herself in a hole 1-2. That one's going to be taken low. A good take. So that pitch was pretty close. Fouls that one off. Over towards the Bulldog dugout. Fouled off, trying to find pitch she likes to drive. Counts even at 2-2. She swings through that one, and She's going to be tagged out. That'll be out number 1. It'll bring up the left fielder, number 5, Dakota Bennett.
Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Dakota Bennett.
Brown has had some troubles commanding the strike zone. I mean, she's already walked 2 people, and then there's some counts she falls behind in early. Not really throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. Well, I guess I spoke wrong. We're 8 and 9 because Click is the designated player in the field, and then Click is in the field, but Cook's batting for Click. So it'll be Bennett, then back to the top of the order to McNemar. Ball bounces to even things up at 2-2. Swings through that, strike 3. So the first 2 batters go down swinging, and that'll bring up Blaze McNemar.
Stepping in now, the center fielder, number 3,
hit
Blaze
a
McNemar.
double in the first inning. And she ended up scoring on a RBI single by Sarwinski. She hits that one right at the third baseman hard. She'll be out on the tag in first place.
No runs, nobody left on base. We're midway through 2.
That'll end
Score,
the inning.
1.
So
Raiders,
at the
3.
end of the top half of the second, Frontenac leads 3-1. We'll be back. You're watching Bulldogs softball on Galena Sports Live.
Family owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Sullivan.
So welcome back, Galena Sports Live. Number 17, Tenley Sullivan up to bat. First pitch swing in the center field. McNemar turns around and she'll chase that one off the fence. And Sullivan will stand on second for a leadoff double. So now we're going to have Kelby Burke up to the plate. This is 9-hole, and then Frontenac will be back to the top of the lineup. That's hit. Pass boys. Rounding third is Sullivan. She's going to score. That'll be an RBI single for Kelby Burke. Makes the score 4-1. Maddie Lachades now up to the plate for Frontenac. She's gotten on a variety of ways.
Number 8, Maddie Lachades.
There's quite a bit of speed. Only left-handed bat in this Frontenac order. Tried to bunt her way on there, and that one goes foul. It's the thing you always have to watch with some of the slap hitters. See, when they start their motion, if one of their feet's out of the box, then they're out right away. I've seen multiple arguments with coaches where the umpire wasn't watching, but she's going to be Round in second. One runner will score. Burt scores, and Maddie Lachades is on third base. So that kind of turned into a snowball fight there. And they'll bring up second baseman Annie Lee.
Number 1, Annie Lee.
Raiders now scored the last 5 runs. Good spot. Outside corner, but just a little bit out, umpire says. That one's in the dirt, and Lachades looks. Now she's going to come, and she's going to be out. She kind of hesitated. If she didn't hesitate and just went, she would have been safe because the play was close. But that'll record the first out of the inning. Bulldogs able to save a run on a pass ball, get the runner out trying to advance from third. Pitch high, ball 3. So now just need something, get back in the count. It's going to be ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk issued to Lee. We'll bring up 3-hole hitter Mia Brown.
Now batting the pitcher, number 7, Mia Brown.
Pitch is low. Now the throw down. It's not going to be in time. Bulldogs haven't. I don't think they've caught anyone stealing yet today. I got that marked as the 4th stolen base this game. They had 7 stolen bases last game. Pitch is fouled back and out of play. It's going to make the count 1-1. Ball low. Now Brown's up in the count. That one hit on the ground, and Sarwinski fires across and gets an out there. So that's out number 2. Runner will advance. So that'll be Lee over on third base and Beeman at the plate.
The center fielder,
score being
number
5-1.
4, Abby Beeman.
That'll be ball 1. Beeman has hit the ball hard a couple times tonight. Really, this whole Frontenac lineup's been seeing the ball well. Ball is going to be hit, and it's going to be over the head of Click as it's going to bounce. Rolls off the fence. Beeman's looking at her coach. Coach waving her on to third, and she's going to be on third standing up. 2 out. RBI triple for Beeman. Plates the 3rd run this inning for Frontenac.
Stepping in now, the first baseman, number
Hattie Pyle.
28. Hattie
Step in the
Pyle.
She's first pitch swinging. It's going to be out to center field, and that'll be out number 3.
The Raiders scored 3 runs off of 3
Raiders
hits.
leave one stranded, but they scored 3 runs at the end of the second inning. 6-1 Frontenac. So when we come back, Bulldogs will be up to bat in the top of the 3rd inning. You're watching Bulldog Softball on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
There we go. All right, we're back. We're at the top of the third inning.
Bulldogs, the shortstop, number 10, Mia Sarwinski.
I got it. I'll fix it. All right, or you'll do it. Okay.
So Mia Sarwinski will step into the box. And in her first at bat, she had a single, went up the middle, scored 1. That one, chopper up the middle, back hit, and Sarwinski's able to leg it out for an infield single. Would have been a tough play.
Now batting the third baseman,
didn't have much
number 8,
momentum. She
Arista
run the other way,
Sturgis.
and Sarwinski has some good speed. She's does track and field along with softball. Throw down. And Sarwinski's going to be out. Looked pretty close. Looked like she might have got under there, but I'm a lot farther than umpire is. So
Definitely a close one for sure, though.
out number 1's recorded. Caught stealing. So Arista Sturgis is down 0-1 in the count. That's going to be a chopper over to Lee, and she's going to flip it to Pyle for out number 2 of the inning. Two batters up, 2 outs, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 1, Haley Hayes.
We get now the catcher, number 1, Haley Hayes.
Hayes
Getting a hold of it.
She had a single. That ball's hit high, but into the hands of
no runs, no runners left on base. We're midway through the third.
Frontenac outfielder, so that's going to end the top of the third. Bulldogs get a runner on, get caught stealing. The last 2 go down with a pair of ground out and a fly out. So we'll be back for the home half of the third inning. You're watching Bulldog Softball on Galena Sports Live.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
All right, there we go. So, welcome back. Maddie Call is up to the plate. She hits the first one foul, and Shoemaker able to bring it in for out number 1. Shoemaker's had a couple of those plays. She had 2 in the first game. She made the out on the first one. The second one, she almost got it. It just kind of bounced out of her glove. But now it's recorded. First 1 pitch, 1 out. That pitch will be way high. This is Caitlin Hayslip. She's the catcher for the Raiders tonight. That one's going to be hit, and Sarwinski will come in and make the play. So 2 quick outs for the Bulldogs. This is the 8-hole hitter, Tenley Sullivan, coming up to bat. Sullivan hit the ball hard her first at bat. It went over McNemar's head in center field. She had a double. That'll be ball 1. That'll be hit straight up, and Sarwinski takes charge, and she'll bring it in for out number 3. Quickest inning yet. So Raiders go down 1, 2, 3, and we head to the 4th inning. When we come back, the Bulldogs will be up to bat. You're watching Bulldog Softball on Galena Sports Live.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The second baseman, number 9.
So welcome
Riley
back.
Boyce.
Bottom of the 4th inning. This game's been going fairly quick. And leading off will be Riley Boyce. She watches the first pitch for ball 1. Boyce had a walk her first at bat. In the first game, she only got up to the plate once, and that was a strikeout. She's going to be out here.
Galena, it's still a game that is not completely out of their hands. They had a really good defensive last inning, and I mean offensively they've scored 1 point, which is a big change from last game where it wasn't much they didn't get many looks at all. So overall this game's been a lot better.
The first inning it looked good. That's going to be softly hit, but she's going to be out at first. A good dig by Pye over at first base. But what I was saying is they started the game off good. I mean, we had a double, a single, and then there's a double play. If that double play didn't happen, that would have been a lot bigger inning, because then there was some walks, a strikeout, and then the bases, they left 3 on. And that ended the inning. I mean, there was a big inning brewing there. And also, they just got to get some kind of production here at the bottom of the lineup. They haven't gotten much. I mean, the last 4 batters in the lineup 0 for 5 today.
A lot of these batters, they're getting a hold of the ball. They're just getting bad. They're just hitting the ball to bad
7.
spots. Or if I struggling with words here.
Oh, Marley Shoemaker at the plate. She's in a hole 1-2. Foul that one off. One, two out. Bulldogs need to get a base runner here. And she's going to be out. Dropped third strike and was tagged. So that'll end the top half of the 4th inning. Bulldogs 3 up, 3 down as we head to the home half of the 4th inning. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bulldog Softball on Galena Sports Live.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Oh, came back a little too late, but
Try to get there.
Kelby Burke was up to hit. First pitch swinging, punched it through in between first and second base. So Raiders get their leadoff batter aboard.
Number 8, Maddie Luchades.
So it brings up Maddie Luchades. Luchades, not the whole outfield comes in. I mean Neymar is almost in center, or she's right up the middle, fielded that like an infielder. Luchades is almost impossible to get out. She's quick. But, I mean, the outfield was standing right there on the edge of the grass.
The second baseman, number 1,
It's almost like they had 7 infielders. I don't know if that's illegal, if you could just bring in all 3 outfielders and put them like right there. Put one in between short and third. Put one up the middle. Put one in between first and second.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't they change a rule in the MLB for that?
Well, in the MLB, they have shift policies where you can only have a certain amount. I think you can only have 4 people in the infield.
Yeah, I know MLB is completely different. I just saw something on that recently about how they're finding a way to get around that.
That ball will be hit over to second base. It's going to be a quick play, but she's going to be safe over there, so she'll get an infield single. That ball just died. Once it hit the turf, the ball kind of just died right there.
Number 7.
So runners on the corner for Frontenac. 1 run scores, which was Kelby Burke, makes it 7-1. And now Mia Brown will be at the plate for Frontenac. That ball will be hit on the ground. Fielded by Boyce. She fires across, and she's going to be safe. Boyce sitting back, maybe waiting too long. It's been a couple plays like that.
Stepping in now, the center fielder.
So 1 more run
Abby
scores.
Beeman.
And Abby Beeman steps up to the plate. For Boyce, a ball hit like that, you got to charge it, and because softball, it's a lot shorter base paths. shorter throw, but just a lot less time to get it off than baseball.
Yeah, to counteract that, do you just want to run up on the ball, or?
Yeah, you just charge at it and field it and throw it on the run. Because the more you sit back, it gives the runners going. I mean, most times you just sit back and field it, but balls hit that soft where you can just read it off the bat that it wasn't clean. You got to go get that ball. Be hit over Boyce's head in the right center gap. Neymar tracks it down. 1 run scores. Second one's coming home, and standing on second's going to be Abby Beeman with a 2 RBI double to make it 10-1. Hattie Pyle at the plate.
The first baseman, number 28, Hattie Pyle.
Be ball 1.
Did you see the score of the baseball game, the first one?
They lost the first one 3-1. Right now it's 3-0 heading to the bottom of the second. Frontenac's up. So Frontenac 3-0 right now. That ball's hit to right field. Click comes in and makes the play for out number 1. And tagging up will be Beeman. She moves to third. And that'll bring up Maddie Call, third baseman.
The third baseman, number 25, Maddie Call.
So the Raiders have already plated 4 this inning. Bulldogs going to need to get some outs here, get in the dugout, and score some runs. Ball's hit on the ground, and Sawinski knocks it down, but Call's going to have an infield single, and Beeman will score to make that the 5th Frontenac run this inning.
So with that being the case, it's after 5, or up 10 after 5. So coming out of this inning, as long as Frontenac doesn't score anymore, Galena will still need to score 1 point in order to continue this game.
Yeah.
Stepping in now for
They got a pinch hitter.
Number 54, Rihanna Warren.
Pinch hitter's name's Rihanna Warren. And Frontenac they got 4 seniors on this team. So I mean, this is still a pretty young team. And then Galena has 3, 4. That ball's hit in the right center field. Neymar cuts it off. It's a nice throw into third base. But it's going to be a double for the pinch hitter, Rihanna Warren. And we're going to have another pinch hitter here. This is, I don't even have that number on this.
No, you do not.
There's no number 2 on
Now
here.
for the Raiders, number 2, Audrina Shea.
Andrina Shea.
Oh, here we go. Audrina Shea. They got number 30 as her number on here. Interesting. So, second pitch hitter in a row for Frontenac. Be a called strike 1. Count goes even at 1-1. Swings through that pitch. Falls behind in the count 1-2. one's going to be hit up, and out number 2 is going to be recorded. Boyce brings it in. So 2 outs. That's going to bring to the plate Kelby Burke.
The designated player, number 24, Kelby Burke.
Burke led this inning off with the single over there through the right side of the infield. The ball's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball's going to be hit, and Boyce fields it and throws her out at first. So Raiders score 5, and they lead it. At the end of 4, they're up 11-1. So we'll be back after this, where the Bulldogs will back. You're watching Bulldog Softball on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So we're back, top of the 5th inning. And leading off for the Bulldogs will be number 17, Allie Cook. Dakota Bennett will follow. Then it'll be back to the top of the lineup, Blaze McDemon.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, the designated player, number 17, Allie Cook.
Cook watches the first pitch as it goes high. It'll be called strike 1. So 2-1 count, swings through that one. Things will be full. It'll be ball. Thing counts full at 3-2. Ball, or sorry. Oh,
yeah.
It is.
They were
okay.
just off on the board.
Okay, so that's ball 4, and Cook will take her base. I'm going to bring up Dakota Bennett.
The left fielder, number 5, Dakota Bennett.
Bennett fouls the first one back. Second pitch swinging. Baseball score still 3-0. They're in the top of the 3rd. Frontenac still with the lead. And 3-pitch strikeout. So that brings up Blaze McNemar. First plate appearance, hit a double, and then grounded out to third last time. Just first pitch swinging, and it's going to be hauled in by the second baseman, Annie Lee. So 2 outs now. Galena needs 1 run here to continue. Sarwinski hits it hard, and that's going to get down in the outfield for a 2-out single. Just keep passing the torch. So now runner's in scoring position.
Now batting the third baseman,
as Arista Sturgis comes up to the plate. First pitch fouls it out of play. Brista hits that one hard up the middle. It's going to be knocked down. And everybody's going to be safe, so that's going to be a single. That was a tough play in the infield, but we have the bases loaded, so something's got to give here. Second time the Bulldogs have had the bases loaded. See if they can do something with it here. So Haley Hayes steps in to the box. Watches first pitch for a called strike 1. Bulldogs looking to extend the game here. It's going to be fouled out of play, and it'll be an 0-2 count. And that one will be in the dirt. I don't think there's been a pass ball by Frontenac today. He's done a good job keeping the ball in front of him. That ball is fouled out of play.
Haley Hayes surviving here to extend the game.
It's exactly what you want to see. And she struck out, so that'll end the game. Final score 11-1.
Galena 1. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We wish you all a great
So we'll go ahead and
evening
recap it real quick.
Home safely.
There's really not a lot to say. I mean, Galena scored 1 run tonight. It came in this game where they had a little bit of something going to lead off the game. I mean, McNemar had a double, then Sarwinski had the single that it was the RBI single that scored the only run. And then Sturgis grounded in that double play, but then it started the merry-go-round again. We had a single, a walk, the bases are loaded, and it was a strikeout to end the inning. I mean, they had that in the first game. They left in the, what was it? We had McNemar that was on, she singled, she stole second, and then we still had 3 batters, and we couldn't find a way to advance them and score a run. So it just situational hitting, moving runners. I think there was too many strikeouts for Galena tonight. In that first game, there was only 11 at-bats in 3 innings, so that's not what you want. I mean, there was 11 at-bats, and 3 of them were strikeouts. This game we had 4 strikeouts, and also the top of the order wasn't too bad this game. There's just not a lot of production lower in the lineup, and if you want to put together a big inning or just keeping chipping away at a lead and be consistent, the whole order is going to have to bat. So just for them, there's too many strikeouts down there. I mean, there's 4 strikeouts for 3 of the bottom hitters this game, and to compete, you just got to put the ball in play, put some pressure on the Frontenac defense. I mean, Frontenac defense was outstanding along with their offense. They scored 29 runs today combined, which is a lot, and they have a solid all-around lineup. I mean, all of them, you can't, when you're watching them, if I didn't have a lineup, I wouldn't be able to tell where you're at in the lineup. I mean, they're a solid team, but Galena, they fall to 7-9 on the season. I can't remember the next date. You can go ahead. I'm going to get the date, but you can go ahead and say what you got, Cole.
Nothing much. Galena just seemed a lot better in the second game than the first.
I agree.
They made it a lot farther. This is a very competitive team. They're probably going to end up making state, and maybe even winning state. I could see potential for that from this game. But some factors maybe to take in consideration. They're not used to turf. Turf is unfamiliar to Galena, so it was definitely something that could have played a factor. You saw a couple players falling throughout the game, and if you're just not used to running on turf, it is a big difference. Multiple sports have, when I wasn't used to it, going to turf and just running, it's more bouncy. Your cleats can get caught in different spots that you're not used to. It just kind of makes a difference. But second game, they showed a lot of improvement. Definitely defensively they did, and offensively. Not even counting the walks, every player was almost getting a hold of the ball. Yeah, they weren't hits or they weren't getting on base, but they were at least getting a hold of it, and it gets a team of this caliber to get a hold of it. It shows a lot of potential for the future of this team, especially with it being such a young team as well.
Yeah, they got two of their key, McNemar and Sarwinski will both graduate. McNemar is going to play Division I softball. I believe North Texas is what I saw. And Sarwinski, she's a great athlete in all the different things she does, but they also got a lot of youth in this lineup, so still a lot of room for development and just things you learn as you play more. I think I already talked about how competitive the CNC and softball is this year. I mean, when Frontenac and Columbus